de tiempo, señores, vuelvo a subir videos. Después de tiempo, pero mi cabello también ha venido todo desordenado para la grabación. Miren qué mierda está mi cabello. Ya, la cosa es que no podía subir porque ustedes saben que estudio, o sea, no solo hago esta mierda. También estudio y me ha quitado mucho tiempo, en verdad, o sea, demasiado ya que no he podido subir videos. Pero ahorita estoy aprovechando, ya que, ¿se acuerdan esa vez que yo agarré una cuenta de un amigo para jugar Counter? Pues sí, me compré el juego en Steam, por si acaso. Y me gustó, y ahorita, miren mis levels. Sí, es una desgracia, pasar de ese águila que estaba ahí, que se sentía muy bien, a pasar a plata 4. Es demasiado doloroso, amigos, pero ¿qué se puede hacer? Pero esta vez es esencial, ya que vamos a jugar el primer competitivo en mi canal, y con mi cuenta. Esta es mi cuenta, este es oficialmente, chequenlo, mírenlo si quieren agregar. Esta es mi cuenta de Counter Strike. Mejor dicho, de Steam también, o sea, no me jodan, o sea, Steam le reduce todo. Bueno, la cosa es que tenemos que llegar a nuestro level más alto de nuestra placa. Estamos en plata 4, nuestro meta es global, señores, global. Miren cómo estamos empezando en el canal, estamos empezando de plata 4. Va a ser esto una serie, el comienzo del Kenny es peruano. Este pechito se va a convertir en el Kenny es, señores. Bueno, y otra cosa, no estamos solos en estos momentos. Nos encontramos con todo este...
Yes! Oh my God!
What do you think Fnatic are gonna win? My friends, we are...
Bueno, señores, ahora sí vamos a empezar el competitivo.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the ESL1 Cologne Finals. It is Fnatic versus Envious. The pistol round is underway.
Here we go then. Fast execution into the B tunnel, so we can see one player lurking on T-spawn, but the CTs have got some aggression onto the short area as well. They're trying to get as much intel as they possibly can, but not finding anything yet.
Oh no, this could be a big problem here. If Happy goes down, a lot of the setup for Envy is going to be... Well, look at this, he actually sees two people. Flusher, blind shot, takes down Apex, and now they're in the B bomb side. Flusher getting a chance to reload. Backup is already here. Hiroshima with a stunning shot to shot down
away with their life because Kenny Aston comes in and supports.
That's perfect information gathered. As you said, though, Flusher answers back onto NBK. Scout on scout. He takes the scalp of NBK there, and now it's a 4-on-3 situation in favor of Envious.
Well, if this is how we start, you gotta wonder where we're gonna end with this grand finals. There's JW to take down Happy, and it's back to a 3v3 here. Envy. Usually they're the ones dishing out this kind of punishment in the second round, but Fnatic, they could do it too, and maybe even better. And JW on long, still fighting there as Apex goes down to Flusher. It's now a reverse kill there as Kenny will drop JW, and it's 2v2. And Kenny, he's not even that scared. He's actually going to go and look into CT spawn. Bomb is ticking, and there's no kit, obviously, on the CT side, so retake.
Ahora sí más precavido. Uy, me olvidé de comprar chaleco. Disculpen a los que son bien honrados que dicen que el chaleco es importante. Sí, lo sé. Se me pasó. Voy por fondo, no se muestren todo. No se muestren mucho.
It's Olafmeister, the man that was going in towards long, but I think they've already sussed this one out. Fnatic making a quick rotation, but MBK, he's charging headlong in. He managed to get a good tag down, but Happy was picked off by JW. They dropped down into ramp.
Están por larga.
By Flusher and Crims, and now MBK with a plant down is in a 2-on-1. Crims is the sole man. Is he going to try and push this?
Well, he's got no kit, and he just put out the one grenade here. If you got a really quick frag on someone, he's definitely going to keep going, but the more time passes, Envy, are they going to show themselves? A bit of a chance there, but now they know where he is, and that kind of gives it up, and they're saving the AWP. Definitely a better chance. Looking for an opening. One didn't present itself in the first 5 seconds, and then it's just not worth it.
You can tell this is the grand final. The big plays coming through. The quick call just to get up short as fast as possible.
Voy fondo. Tenemos que avisar, si no, no sabemos cómo nos va a ir. Ya saben, si no hablo mucho es porque estoy bien concentrado en esto.
So, it'll be interesting to see how they approach this one. They're looking like they're not going to force into it.
You know, I was talking to Hastro earlier on, the owner of Envy, about the team, how confident they were, and the confidence is so much that, well, obviously we were watching Inferno at the time, they're so confident they will just all pile on through. Nobody will stop. They will keep on pushing through smoke, keep on pushing into sight. They will be backed up, and maybe that's just what's giving Apex the ability to try
Me parece que es por... Me parece que estoy mal porque... Ay, no, puta madre. ¿Pero dónde están? ¡Puta, pero dónde estaba ese tío! No puede ser.
He's got 8 HP and he's going to be hunted down. You can see them pincering from either end of the map, and Happy should take him here, which he does. And they're looking very strong now. And looking at the CT money, after not force buying to that, they made the right decision. They do give themselves a chance going into this one.
So we're now starting in the 7th round, and Olafleister and Pronax still have 0 kills on the board here.
Wow.
A little bit of an uncomfortable throwback to the game against Virtus Pro, where Olaf or Mirage ended up being almost entirely absent. So you got to hope that he's able to bring it back, because they need him desperately right now.
Yeah, I mean, in his defense, he came back and got, well, something like 50 kills over the next 2 maps. So he absolutely has it in him to do that. But right now, it's a very good early pressure from Envious, but look at Fnatic. They have gone very aggressive here. Kenny S is going to walk out completely unknown, but he does manage to get the support. Apex, they heard the footsteps, they sussed it out, and Kiyoshima strikes, and suddenly mid completely clear. And Fnatic find themselves 2 men down.
An absolutely great position here for the Envy team, finding those 2 kills, and that was all about timing.
Segundo punto. Tengo que ser un poco más, no tengo que mostrarme mucho, sí lo sé, tranquilos, señores. Pero vamos, la gente sigue apoyando y los comentarios siguen, vamos.
So we saw the CTs, they're trying to adapt to what Envious are doing, getting that very fast-paced game, getting information at the start, but Envious, they took their foot off the pedal there and waited for that push as well. A great read by them, and you can see them actually showing some amazing discipline now. The CTs desperate for a kill here. Kiyoshima has got the information that JW is pushing along.
Ended up being almost entirely absent, so you got to hope that he's able to bring it back, because they need him desperately right now.
Yeah, I mean, in his defense, he came back and got, well, something like 50 kills over the next 2 maps. So he absolutely has it in him to do that. But right now, it's a very good early pressure from Envious. But look at Fnatic. They have gone very aggressive here. Kenny S is going to walk out completely unknown, but he does manage to get the support. Apex, they heard the footsteps, they sussed it out.
¡Puta, no! Siempre se me acaba la puta bala, ¿por qué?
Fnatic find themselves 2 men down.
Están por larga todos.
Here for the Envy team, finding those 2 kills, and that was all about timing. A little bit more time or a little bit less time for Fnatic, and they would have probably had the advantage instead, but Envy, they got it down just perfect. Now there's only 3 members left, and they're spread out all across the map here.
So we saw the CTs, they're trying to adapt to what Envious are doing, getting that very fast-paced game, getting information at the start, but Envious, they took their foot off the pedal there and waited for that push as well. A great read by them. You can see actually showing some amazing discipline now. The CTs desperate for a kill here. Kiyoshima has got the information that JW is pushing along this duel.
Vamos a ver cuánto gana mi equipo.
Just how... Wait a minute. JW, who wasn't taken down, does manage to get himself one. Backs away. He's got the support of Flusher down long as well, but they're going to pressure him. And Kenny S, of all people, comes around with that Tech 9. Kenny lands himself another. And that will be the round going to Envious. What I was about to ask you is just how vital...
It's actually quite unorthodox to run into T-side though. It's one of the, it shows you the mentality they're going into this. They've got the opportunity to do it and it's working for them, so why not? They've changed their mentality or holding back, and this is they're trying to stabilize the game and essentially get the economy on their side, but it's looking like they're getting shut out just in terms of fragging right now. And Crims, the last man, once again has got an E4 in hand, but you know the terrorists are hunting him down, and MVK is going to be the man to find him, but Crims takes him down. Apex should finish the job, and there it is. They're looking incredibly sharp right now. Do Fnatic have an answer for this? Looking at their economy right now, I'm not sure they do. This could be too far gone.
Bueno, yo no voy a elegir ese más. Bueno, por ahora no. Así que vamos a elegir un poquito una la P90 con una... Ya, voy barata. Vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Esta vez no voy más precavido que la otra vez. O sea, no vamos a ver tampoco. Así que hay que darle.
You gotta just point out as well, there was about 10 seconds left as the bomb went down that last round. If Flusher doesn't go down, he might be able to buy enough time for them to win the round just by killing one person. Yep. And then Crims would have essentially won it by staying alive here. Kenny attempting a shot out on long, but not gonna connect with anything. And it's obviously just pistols here on Fnatic.
Double nade attempt there from Pronax and JW, but Kenny has Kiyoshima backing him up, so he doesn't need to worry about being the only man being pressured with it all. Happy going very close. Olafmeister tries to push him down, but Happy not going to go down so easily. And now, of course, MBK steps into the threshold to take himself a kill. Flusher will get hunted down. He's just caught between a very hard and a very solid place. It's 7-1, ladies and gentlemen, to Envious on Dust 2. The French are renowned for being very strong on this map, and after the semi-finals you thought maybe, just maybe, they were second-guess themselves, but clearly this is a very confident Envy coming into the finals.
So that's 5 in a row now for Envious. What is the response from Fnatic? JW has got the AWP. Be interesting to see where he does take it. He's going to actually show some aggression towards middle. Nothing going to come of it though. Kenny S is calling information there. 3 CTs crossed, and again this battle is going to be very important.
Currently got 3 people in upper dark, and you can tell Happy set up here, scoping into that B bomb site. A couple of grenades going to follow up to block his vision. We see MBK earlier here in the playoffs actually get a couple of kills through that smoke in the middle. It's going to be JW missing a flick, and still plenty of time here for Envy to come up with a solution. Actually, they're going to run right in here. Apex already tried this and it failed, but this time you can tell he's going to be more cautious.
Backed away.
Bueno, tenemos 20 tiempo muerto por esto, porque acá hay uno que está hasta el culo en ping, así que... Bueno, por lo menos que estamos ganando, señores, estamos yendo bien. Muy barato igual. Para esa la gente, vamos. ¡Pinche tiempo muerto! Vamos.
Very impressive. So, what's the answer back here? Do Envious go back to the fast start and get straight up short just to try and lock that down, or do they keep this slower pace mentality they've been employing the last couple of rounds?
Well, Kenny's going to get himself back on the rope. They did have plenty in the bank, of course, to get straight back into this after so many rounds back-to-back. MBK with the bomb is the sole man over and B. It's risky play considering JW's gone aggressive, and that nade's going straight onto MBK. Will knock him down to 52 health. That was point accuracy straight at his feet. Wouldn't have known it. Apex just waiting off the side. Kiyoshima, everybody, as you said, going to slow the pace down. Trying to work out Fnatic, trying to figure out how to use those smokes. But at the moment, no information being gathered at all. Just lots of shots rattling through into darkness. Oh, Flusher! The follow nade did catch MBK. And that's going to lower them. JW's going to try and catch on towards Kenny S. He's on nothing. He's pinned in the corner. This is Envy. They're going to have to back away, but they've rescued the bomb.
Kenny very low there, and still got 50 seconds left there. Rushing out on long as well, and in the pit, Pronax is hiding, and he's got a little bit back up here, but they both go down. Pronax still in pit. He is actually going to get the kill on Apex, and now it's into a 2v1. Happy, 35 seconds, bomb in middle. Seems like an impossible task, especially as Olafmeister is there to shut him down. It's a nice triple kill, and a very confusing round.
One they absolutely had to win as well. Had they have lost that one, they'd been forced to win another eco, and it could have been devastating for them. Finally, Fnatic showing some fortitude, getting themselves a couple of rounds on the board, and this is due to Envious is changing the pace. They're slowing right down now, and JW is hitting some shots and actually shutting them down in the mid area there. So,
Buena. Estoy con la pena oriental y mi equipo, que ya me olvidé de nuevo, mi pinche equipo. Discúlpenos. Para los verdaderos que saben un poco más que yo.
Let's go. Nice triple kill. A very confusing round, but Fnatic come out on top.
One they absolutely had to win as well. Had they have lost that one, they'd been forced to another eco, and it could have been devastating for them. Finally, Fnatic showing some fortitude, getting themselves a couple of rounds on the board, and this is due to Envious is changing the pace. They're slowing right down now, and JW's hitting some shots and actually shutting them down in the mid area there. So. Here we go into
bomba larga.
Pronax only on a Famous, we can see the double orb set up. The Envious has come out again, and it has gotten a lot of rounds on the board so far.
Once again, JW aggressive over and long, but not able to find anything, and that's given up a little bit of catwalk control. Envious going to try and make use of this one. They're going to push on round. JW holding the angle at the cross. MBK is going to be the first on through. Kiyoshima and Kenny passing the bomb to him. He's not going to go just yet. They need to time this just right. Now, the question is it a fake?
Because they still have Happy and Apex over on long. It'd be a big commitment to a fake, I feel, right now. But Pronax alone down in pits is a bit scary. If he goes down, JW's pretty much alone. Apex has already pushed through. He's actually out on long behind Pronax, who doesn't know. And JW is going to go down. Flusher trying to come up with Apex. Coming in from long to get the one to get the one. He's running back in. Pronax is there. It's crazy.
Vamos.
Set piece we've seen from Envious as well. A nice wall of smokes on the way. And it's worked so effectively for him now. We can see hunting the CTs, and they should be able to get them. Kenny S takes down Pronax. Bomb has been planted.
Buena.
I'm defusing the bomb.
Está yéndolo muy bien, por fin está viendo muy bien al equipo, así que no hay que dejar.
Probably want to play the long game and try and get as many on the board as
Todavía no estoy jugando bien,
quiero decir, todavía no estoy jugando
por toda mi potencia.
A lot of other teams, I think, will play even more carefully. Saw JW going aggressive on catwalk there, and the instant reply from Apex to just run out middle and try and fight. That's not normal behavior.
I guess he's trying to
larga.
stacks may lie, seeing one player on short may, giving him information. We can see there is a force buy in place. Two scouts are Happy and Kenny S both getting cracked on the board and making it a 5-on-3 in their favour. Two more players remaining at long. They should be aware of that now, and they should just get out of that area.
This aggression from both Fnatic and Envious in this final. We were wondering whether they would slow it down, but it seems they are quickening up the pace here as Apex goes hunting for more. Looking around in towards the CT spawn, he will find Flusher, but it was a great Lancer. Did manage to get...
¡Ay! Pensé que estaban ahí, puta madre. Esta sí perdimos, esta ronda sí perdimos.
Happy's not falling for it. The soul man left. Just trying to prevent Envious getting anything more from this round. But Envious works it out. This is starting to become a very one-sided first half.
No, esta vez ya tengo que jugar bien ya, señor. Tengo que jugar bien. Con pistolita, jugar bien. Y uno es...
Even though they actually didn't get that many kills in the round, they're still going to buy up here. Everyone except Kenny, that is.
This is the stubbornness I talked about. No team will want to back down in these initial stages of the game. You can see them getting Tech 9s and P250s. All 5 players coming to the B tunnels, though. Potentially going to do a similar tactic like we saw on the pistol, smoking up and then going straight through. They have got a smoke on MBK there, so just biding their time, waiting to be used up there.
Russia with the AK holding a CT spawn is going to be checked out. Happy is the sole man that's going to check this angle, but Crimson Olofmeister has been so solid on the B side, very deep as well. You can see Flusher just there. They're going to burst on through the smoke straight into B side. That's going to be a great flash, but Crim's not going for the shot straight away. We'll manage to get around a little peek around, but Kiyoshima comes in with a pistol. They managed to get Olofmeister. The B control is in the hands of Envious. Somehow they managed to find the heads of Fnatic the second they peeked.
Yeah, and you can tell Fnatic right here, they're not even going to try and go for it. They know they've got the rifles picked up, they already have armor. And even without any grenades here on the terrorist side, holding the B-bomb side is still a lot easier. Heavy sneaking out into the middle is going to get caught by Flusher. But these are all just exit frags. And you know what, Henry? This has to sting for Fnatic because they run a very similar strat themselves when they have pistol armor. Except Fnatic do a much more interesting. That's a nice shot, long range, but it gets refragged. But Fnatic's variation of this strat involves actually standing behind the smoke in the entrance and flashing through in a pop.
That's exactly what they run on their pistol round. We know how strong Envious can be with these force firing pistols as well. They just went in with P250s and found the first 2 frags.
No, LOL, tío. Larga.
They just fell back completely. And such a back and forth game. That lovely shot there from Aiden.
Throwing flashbang.
Bueno, Morado juega bien, ¿no? Morado está jugando bien. Y está con una vida, o sea. Puta, pero acá una bala morada y se fue. Tengo que listar esta tarjetita porque creo que va a durar más de lo que pensé. La hizo muy bien. Creo que en la inauguración estamos dando una paliza. Gracias a tener un buen equipo, claro. Sí, cuando tenemos el money. Permite ya compramos lo que hemos estado. Vamos. Casi me sale. Larga todos. Esa es la que aprendí de Snacks, por si acaso. Si no saben quién es Snacks, ahí vean, ahí busquen Snacks en Counter Strike y les va a aparecer quién es Snacks. Y hay una jugada parecida, parecía algo por ahí, pero no, va por ahí, así que vamos. Se me paga.
The pistol round is underway.
Here we go then. Fast execution into the B tunnel, so we can see one player lurking in T-spawn, but the CTs have got some aggression onto the short area as well. They're trying to get as much intel as they possibly can, but not finding anything yet.
Oh no, this could be a big problem here. If Happy goes down, a lot of the setup for Envy is going to be... But look at this, he actually sees two people. Flusher, blind shot, takes down Apex, and now they're in the B bomb site. Flusher getting a chance to reload. Backup is already here. Hiroshima with a stunning shot to shot down Olofmeister. It's now a 4v4. JW still alive. Can he get a kill on Crims? Flusher in the back lines. He's out of ammo. A knife is out. What's happening? Flusher, he's getting stabbed. He goes down. He drops Flusher. It's going to be a 2v2. No bomb plan, and there it is. Happy double kill, and Envy, they take the pistol.
Amazing stuff there. We saw the CTs pushing to try and get some information at the start of the round. The quick execution into B. There was such pandemonium, and look at this moment. Both players running out of ammo on the platform, and NBK taking the knife there. Amazing stuff there, and what a brilliant start for Team Envious as they take the first round of Dust 2. We can see, though, the force spike coming in from Fnatic. They definitely will have a taste for blood going into this round.
How will they react to it? They were looking to stack out the B side, maybe go for that passive take over on A, but happy you can see, or here, just drilling down, taking a look around. MBK and Apex on the creep through. You still incredible opening statistics. Pronex is the man that's going to get tested if Apex were to pick through, but nobody's showing. This is Fnatic playing very passive. Apex is going to push on.
Bueno, por ahorita es que el que más se va a apagar mi pinche cámara, así que prepárense que se despide este rostro. Pero va a seguir el juego, que nos vamos con todo. Vamos.
This frag could be massive.
Managed to land it, gets flashed out, tries to go for the chance, but Happy's going to get the spray down in the end, and JW again a second peek. The end of the greedy, trying to get something through the smoke, but it doesn't work out. Happy will rotate back.
All the way in top middle, so a very clear indication here for Fnatic that they want to wait and see. This is the default spread on Dust 2. They don't want to lose the 29th round on the first map here to someone sneaking up behind them. That would be the worst feeling. They want to make sure that Envy are far back and defensive, and then they'll go for a play. They've got 2 smokes, 3 smokes in fact, and 2 Molotovs. Very important for these Molotovs if you're going to execute on the A-bomb side to flush out anyone who's there. Any pushing through, goes down. How does that work? He gets that shot, and this might happen for Fnatic.
That's a good molly. That's going to slow them down, but Olaf's going to push on through, and then that's going to catch MBK out. He's the man in the cross, but he's been flashed out. Apex is going to join them, but Olaf's already in position. Now the rest of the Fnatic, they're starting to push on, but the rotate, the counter, the fake, it's all working out, and it's Olaf absolutely pulling the strings throughout the pack. JW is going to head back towards A site and completely keep Envious away from this one. 15-14 looks almost guaranteed here, ladies and gentlemen. Apex and Keo, they can't go for it.
So we saw Olaf Meiser again.
No puedo interrumpir eso. ¿Aló? ¿Aló? ¿En taller? Mientras hablaba por teléfono miraba eso. Ahora sí. Oh, tenía teco. Vamos, 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 equipo. Ah, no puedo creer que hablando por teléfono logré. Bueno, estamos en 17 batadas. Estoy flojo hoy día porque hago más matadas, déjenme decirles. Bueno chicos, esto ha sido todo el competitivo. Ya ustedes quiero que me pongan en la caja de comentarios cómo creen que estoy jugando. Aunque quiero agregarles que no he jugado muy bien. O sea, sí, he jugado mejor, he tenido mejores partidas. Y eso lo puedo demostrar con las demás partidas que van a ver. Porque seguro esta vez no me, bueno, para mí no me fue tan bien como he visto. Pero ustedes me ponen en mis comentarios qué cosa mejorar o cómo me está yendo. Porque el rumbo de esto es irse al global, señores. Y empezamos desde el primer nivel. Bueno, no primer nivel, estamos en plata 4, pero igualito. O sea, para yo lo tomo como primer nivel. Así que eso ha sido todo. No se olviden de comentarme, decir si les gustó el juego, si les gustó el competitivo. Y va a seguir habiendo más competitivos. Déjenme decirles. Bueno, y esto ha sido todo. No se olviden darle like, suscribirse. Y no más. Bueno, y eso ha sido todo. Chao, señores. Chao.